This past winter, I had a mommy with twins, a boy and a girl. So boy came in, he had a jacket that the zipper was broken. I remember it was one of the colder days. The little girl had a coat and her coat fit her like really small. All her hands were exposed. No gloves, no hat. As a new mom, I just had my baby last year. That broke my heart. I would never want to see my child like that in the cold. Because of Share a Spare, we were able to get them coats and mittens and gloves.
When the clients come in, they have absolutely nothing. Not diapers for their children, not even more than clothes on their backs. And some of them have left some pretty bad situations, such as domestic violence.
Certainly many of us have had children of our own, and we know how difficult things can be when you're feeling stressed. Well, that happens in double and triple doses for people who are low income and have money worries, and their housing is at risk, their kids are not getting the kind of health care they deserve. They're feeling stressed a good deal of the time and are much less willing or able to provide their children with the kind of support system that it seems almost automatic to many people.
A lot of families are just unaware of the options that are out there. You know, there's so many pressing issues that the assistance that's available may not necessarily be on their register. Well, I didn't know much about Share a Spare, but I showed up to the first facility that was over West Loop, and I was just blown away at the number of items that were there just for donation.
Share a Spare is the baby supply bank for the greater Chicagoland area. In 2017, we gave out essential items to 6,400 children living in poverty in Lake, Cook, and DuPage counties. 1 in 3 Chicago families live below the federal poverty level. These families receive food stamps, which don't cover many of the basics you need for young children. The biggest need for families with young children is diapers. It's one of the biggest expenses, and it's not covered by the food stamps they receive.
What Share a Spare does is much more than giving away diapers or children's toiletries or clothing. What Share a Spare is doing is giving our parents peace of mind.
Our moms don't have to do favors to get diapers for their babies, to get formulas for their babies, to get clothing. And I can't tell you how valuable that is.
Share a Spare is, I think, doing two things. It is giving people who have extra things an opportunity to participate in an activity that is so important to all of us and to our futures. That is helping people who need help. You're doing the hard work that doesn't get a lot of praise, that doesn't get a lot of PR, but it is absolutely essential for the people who are on the front lines doing the kind of hard work of mental health, of employment, of housing, with all the things that go along with helping low-income people manage their lives as best they can.
There are things that we can't do. We don't even have the funding for, and they make it that much easier for us to provide services and goods to our families at no cost, and they don't have to worry about it.
It's been a blessing these last 2.5 years. So you see more smiles. You see moms being able to bond better with their babies. I've seen it affect breastfeeding. It's life-changing. Something so simple that we take for granted, they appreciate so much.
Share a Spare is really about hope. It's about opportunity. It's about changing the trajectory of a child's life. And we feel like the opportunity to really make a difference and really impact poverty in Chicago is those first early years, those age 0 to 5, when the parents are just finding their way. We feel like that's the opportunity for us to make a difference. We are moms.
Somos padres.
We are educators.
We are volunteers.
We are an extraordinary part of a community.
Somos agentes de cambio.
We are change makers. I invite you to join our movement and be extraordinary.